What's going on, traders? It's your boy Matt, back at you again with another trading recap video. As you guys can see, in today's trading session, I am in five figures club. I'm above that $10,000 mark. I am up 10,400 bucks. This is in about 6 hours of trading sessions, which is long usually, as you guys know. I trade for about an hour or 2 hours. Sometimes 3, and then I go to bed. But today I had to stay up all night, and there was an opportunity to make money, and that's exactly what I did. Now I know I have not uploaded a video, for about a month now. The last video I uploaded was just at the end of last year, so I have a lot to update you guys with. The account is growing. The small account challenge that I started, the account is growing, and that's why you're seeing this bigger and bigger gains. Now, I had 2 bigger losses just to keep you guys an update. The one loss that I had was on New Year's Eve. I had a $3,000 day. I had a $3,000 losing day on New Year's Eve. And on Friday, I had about a $2,000 losing day, which is, as you guys know, my max loss was $2,000. I took that loss and I walked away. But for New Year's Eve, I actually was thinking about walking away at 2,000, but I kept trading and I got burned 3,000. I walked away at 3,000. Other than that, the gains have been pretty consistent. As you guys know, the market has been crazy. Game GME, that's been going crazy. It went from $5 area to $300 to $400, $500 per share. That was insane. So I kept busy. I was trading, and that's been let me update you guys some of the trades. I'm pretty sure I have them right here. So this one, as you guys can see, this one right here, $10,000. This one is from today. This one is on Friday. As you guys can see, it says minus 1,400, minus 1,500 bucks. If you add commission and locates, I was down about $2,000. The day before that, I made about 5,200 bucks, which was really great. And the day before that, I made 4,500 bucks. I have all of this trading sessions recorded. I'll edit the videos. I haven't even edited the videos yet, but I'll edit them and I'll upload them. The day before that, $2,000. So it's been pretty great. And the day before that, I had $300 loss. So the 2 biggest losses that I took was a $2,000 loss on Friday, and New Year's Eve, I had a $3,000 losing day. But other than that, the losing days have been like 300 bucks, whereas the gains have been pretty great. 2,000 above, 3,000, 4,000, $5,000 gains. Anyway, I'll definitely edit and upload the other trading session videos. I have every single day for the last month recorded, so I'll be doing that slowly. But let's get right into today. Today is the first time I have passed the $10,000 day mark, $10,000 in 6 hours mark with this small account challenge. As you guys know, I started this small account challenge in about maybe 4 months ago, and you guys can actually go back and have a look at the first video that I uploaded in this channel. You guys will be able to see, the account statement and everything, the $2,000 that I put in, and every detail that you need to know. And ever since then, all the gains that I've been compounding, except the last, this just past month that I haven't uploaded, you'll be able to see all the gains and losing days as well. Anyway, today, the opportunity was there. That's why I traded for about 6 hours, and I capitalized on that opportunity. Let's just go. Okay, let's talk about the last stock that I traded, CHCI. As you guys can see, CHCI popped up from here at $4 area. Popped up right here, pulled back when it was about to break. I actually bought it right there, and I sold right here really quick. Actually, how much did I make on that? I actually made 200 right here, $265 right here on that one. But then I got back in it again here, and I made about $693. But I had lost the first time I actually bought right here, thinking it was going to go higher. It didn't, smack down. I lost 300 bucks, but I made about $700 back. So all in all, it's pretty good. Let's put them together so we'll be able to see. Now let's go through them one by one. AME. So we'll only go through the bigger trades. AME, what happened with this one? This one was actually a really good trade. My trading mate, Aaron, he actually made about $1,000 from it. I didn't trade it properly. The reason why is because I had a starter short right here. It popped up. I added short, but it looked like it was going to go higher, so I took half. So from $6 all the way to $7. When I take half, what happened was I already ate. So that I would have been down about $1,000. So I already ate up a $500 loss because I took half of it. But when it came down, I added back again and I covered everything right here at the bottom, which it should have been a $500, $600, $1,000 trade, but because I had to cover half there and I had to eat that $500 in this drop, I made $600. So covering that $500 loss plus $100 more, so I made $100 on that one. AEI, I mean, this one I kind of missed it. It was a very volatile, massive trade after hours. Well, near the close, as you guys can see, it started from $7. It went all the way to 17. I didn't touch any of this part because locates were really expensive, so I didn't short it. What I did was I let it open on the pop. I bought it, it popped, and then I sold it. So as you guys can see, I made $283 on that first pop. I bought it there as soon as it opened. I saw the buying coming, and I sold it right there. So I bought it at 14, and I sold it around 1450, 1460 area for it was 500 shares, so I made about almost $300. But then I tried to get back here again, and I lost $85. All right, the next one, the biggest trade I think today was a ARYA. As you guys can see, I obliterated this chart. So it looks like a machine gun just going at it, which is crazy because I usually try not to do that, but it was the trade. It was both long and short because this thing from $12 went to $25. So it had a range, that was popping up $1, dropping $1. As you guys can see, I bought right there and I sold right here. So I made $1,200 on that particular trade. I mean, I traded a bunch, right? Yeah, I traded a lot. So I made $1,200, $400. $600 on that, and I lost $250. I lost 700 on it, and then I lost $300 on it, and then I made 480, and then $600. So all in all, I'm pretty sure I'm about net. I would say about $4,000 in this particular trade, $4,000, $5,000, maybe $4,000. I would say. But this is the main stock that I traded today. Both ways, I was going up, I was buying, and I was selling. I was hitting it every direction. So this one was, as you guys can see, I traded it a lot. I've made $1,200 a few times on it. All right, the next trade we're going to be talking about was BTBT. Now, BTBT, I traded this because, as you guys know, Bitcoin broke over that $40,000 break. It actually went to $40,300. Because of that reason, BTBT was going up. If you guys can see the daily chart, was hanging around $18 area. Right now it's at $26 per share. Right, so BTBT and MARA were the two trades that I was going in and out, looking at Bitcoin, what Bitcoin was doing. Bitcoin going higher, this thing's going higher. So these are cryptocurrency related companies. So Bitcoin goes up, the price of the company goes up as well. So I mean, I made an okay amount of money on it. I lost $100. I made 240. I made 240 again. Made 160. Made 130. And then I made 600. I don't know which particular trade I made all of this money on because I kept going in and out a lot. And then I made $640 on it. And then I made 120. So all in all, probably I made 2,000 or something like that. The next trade we're going to be talking about is CHCI. CHCI. This is an after-hour trade. This one here, I actually bought it right there, sold it right there for a bit of profit. I bought right there, I got out, and then I shorted it. As you guys can see, I made $600 short in there. But this buy right here, thinking it was going to go over the high, it rejected. I lost about $349 on that. But after that rejection happened, I hit it short because you gotta flip. If it's not long, it's a short, right? I flipped and I made about $700. And then I traded again, I made $260. I traded again and lost 180, so I stopped it right there. The next trade we're going to be talking about is CRHM. CRHM is the next one. This one is pre-market trade. I actually lost money on this one. I made money on it as it was going up, right? As it was going up, I was actually buying, and selling into that, buying into this, selling into that. But I tried to buy this side, and it was just going down. As you guys can see, actually, this trade happened pre-market, so market open right here at 9:30. I took this trade to around 7:30 area, 7:30 before market open in the morning. So I actually lost about $600 on this particular stock. But the other major trade that I took, MARA was the same thing. MARA, it was I traded it. I'm not up a lot on it. I bought sold. I bought sold. Traded only pre-market and a little bit here, but nothing major on it. OCGN was another really good trade. I didn't make a lot on it. I'll show you guys the chart. OCGN. A lot of people were trading this stock actually. It was pretty good. It came, went from $6 all the way to $18, and then it came back down. I shorted it here. I made about, I lost 42, and then I made 216, and then I made 200. So I'm going in and out a lot today, which is something I need to stop doing and I need to work on. The next trade was SAVA. I'm pretty sure I'm probably up 200 to 300 bucks on that particular name. Nothing big right there. SINO was another trade. SINO. I took a lot of trade. I mean, SINO right there, I was buying it right there, but I rejected. I shorted there. I made a little bit of money on that. And then I tried it again here after market to buy it. It didn't work. So that's that. VRU was another trade that I took, but nothing serious really. I made about 300 bucks. Nothing, not a big trade, a lot of scalps. The next trade that I made is WBAI. This one was actually a really good trade. That's funny because I actually didn't capitalize all of the profits I should have on this particular trade. I bought it here for the break of 20, right? And I sold for a $972 profit at 21.14. This thing went all the way to $23. So I bought it at 20. It went to 23. I should have been. I got in 1,000 shares. I should have been up $3,000 on it, but I took the profit way too early at 21 for about $1 per share. So I got back in again a second time and made 140. So from this particular trade, from right here to right here, I mean, it broke 20 and it went all the way to 21, and then it smacked down. I didn't touch the short side. I wanted to. It would have been a really good trade if I did, because this thing's at $14, man, from 20. If you go in 1,000 shares alone and hold it, that would have been a $10,000 trade just in one particular stock. But I only managed to make, about maybe $1,100 or something like that. Yeah, $1,110 on this particular trade. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry this is probably a long video because I had to go through all of them. But I hope you enjoy, this video. If you like this kind of content, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you leave a comment down below. And I'll promise I'll upload all the other videos, the losing days and the winning days. And I actually live stream all of my trades. I'll be on the mic. It's live when I go and when I'm looking at the stock. For example, this one here, I was telling everybody in the chat room that okay, for the break at 20, I want to buy because I think at 20 there was a massive seller at 20, and that's, as you guys can see, it actually held it for about 5-10 minutes into that. But as soon as it break, look at that. Look how sharp it is. There was a seller right there, massive. I think he had about 20 or 30,000 shares that was selling. But as soon as he got eaten up, someone bought him, right? When he's out of the way, someone bought him. He's out of the way. It popped all the way to 23. So that I was communicating that in the chat room, and I was buying it. I was selling it when I was saying sell. So if you want to join in, and everything is live, you can see. My entry points, exit points before I enter, my thought process, because I'm live talking to everybody in the chat room. So that's a free chat room that I have on Discord. I'll put the link down below if you want to pop in, be part of the family, join in, see what I do on a daily basis. I live stream every single day, so you'll know when I'm up, you'll know when I'm down, and everything. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now enjoy the actual live trading footage. What's going on, traders? Welcome to the live trading part of my videos. As you guys can see, pre-market, I am in. I'm already up 700 bucks. Traded pre-market, if you guys remember. I traded BT. That's why you see the $700 right here. I'm still holding, 80 shares from VRU, and I'm hoping I'm hoping that would put me up a little bit. Close the trading right there, and I am up 700 bucks. So now I'm waiting for the next trade. I jumped in here, BTBT, 500 shares at 20.70 average. So I want this thing to go higher so that I would be able to sell. I'm down 30 bucks on it at the moment, but I want it to pop, right? So it's popping right now, and I'm thinking about selling. In fact, I actually added. Now I'm holding 1,000 shares BTBT with an average of $20.75, $20.75, 1,000 shares. and I'm hoping this thing will go up. Right now, it's actually at $21. So that's why you would see I'm up a little bit on it. So let's see, I'm not selling right now, but I want it to go a bit more higher, you know, at least into that 20. Right now it's at 21.15. I'm selling a little bit from 21.15. I'm selling. Here we go. Right now it's at 21.20. I'm selling again. Now I'm almost completely out of it from the 1,000 shares I'm only holding. I sold everything. I made about $241 on into that. That puts me $900 on a day. Now I'm looking at this stock, ENLV. It looks very interesting to me. I want to jump in. I jumped in right here, 500 shares with an average of $21.43, $21.43. I'm thinking the momentum is there. The volume has not come in yet. So that's why I bought it, because the volume has not come in yet. If I get in early, I'll be able to sell it. So I sold half right here. I bought at 23. I'm selling at 22. It actually popped $1 per share, as you guys can see, right? So I'm only holding 125 shares from the 500. So I sold a lot of it. Boom, I'm completely out of that. Out of that trade, I made 50 cents per share, and I made about $233 on that. ARYA, here, I'm in 2,000 shares, right? I'm in 2,000 shares. This is the next trade. I skipped a little bit. I'm in 2,000 shares with an average of 14.97. This one is a little bit sticky trade because it didn't really go higher. So I'm trying to sell a little bit because I was actually a little bit, I was actually maybe $600 down on that position. Right now I'm green on it. That's why I am eager. I sold 1,000 shares. I shouldn't have sold. I sold 1,000 shares for a $30 gain, right? But I'm still holding 1,000 shares, and I want this thing to go higher. Remember, I had 2,000 shares with $14.97 average. Right now, it's at actually $16 right now. $16. Look at that. I sold it early. I sold 1,000 shares for a $30 gain. Now, you know, that from the 1,000 shares that I held, I'm up $1 on it. This puts me up $2,300. So I made $1,000 on that particular trade. If I didn't sell the $1,000 for $30 again, I would have been up, you know, about $2,000, maybe $3,000 on this particular trade. But I sold way too early because I was being a chicken shit, really. All right, I'm still holding 500 shares. I sold. I'm holding 250 shares. I'm selling completely out of it. That puts me up $2,370 on the day. I made on that particular trade about $1,200 on that one trade. So that was pretty good. It could have been a $3,000 trade though. So I'm looking at this thing again. I jumped in ARYA. This is the start of ARYA. I actually traded this a bunch of times. I got on 1,000 shares with an average of, you know, 17 right now, $16.17. Right now it's at $16 and about 16 cents. So I'm down about $62 on it. I'm holding. I want this thing to break the high and go ballistic into $17, $18, right? That's the goal. That's what I'm looking for. It's popping right now. It's breaking right here. It's at 16.47 right now. Remember, guys, I am in from 16.17. It's almost at $17. I'm trying to sell a little bit here. I sold half right there. That puts me up $3,000 on the day. I'm holding. I want this thing to push higher. I'm not holding. This would have been, remember, this thing went to $26. I should have held. It broke. I should have held for break even. It would have been a better trade. But I didn't hold. So it's going higher, you know, and I am selling. I'm peeling off the profit. Right now, from the 1,000 shares, I'm only holding 125 shares. That puts me up $3,200 on the day. All right, I'm completely out of it. I made, you know, about $1,200 on that particular trade. This thing, I saw it going downside hold. This is AME. I smacked it with 200 shares as it's going up, as it's going down into a downside hold. Let's see what it does. My average is at $7.14. I skipped it. Right now it's at $6.50. So I'm up at almost about $1 per share on it. So I'm making a little bit of money, not much, because I only went in about 200 shares, so not a lot of gain on this particular trade. I could have added on this pop, but I didn't. So I actually did not trade this particular trade properly. As you guys can see, I jumped on ACAVA as well. I got out of ACAVA for a bit of profit. That puts me up. Now, if I cover on this for a winner, this should put me up $4,000 up on a day. There you go, $4,000 completely out of it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I didn't really, if I edited the rest of the video, it would have been, 5-hour long video. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel, and enjoy your day. Thank you.